I'm done making videos about the angry reviewer. Hey guys, it's me, Filmmatic Bile, the premier angry reviewer on this platform. For months, I've been showing everyone how the angry reviewer's reputation fell apart due to immaturity, incompetence, and lack of real-world experience, but things have gotten out of hand. This isn't just some video farming obscure internet drama. This is a serious investigation. Things were great at first when I released my professional 2.5-hour documentary about the rise and fall of the angry reviewer. I'm a filmmaker and I edited and investigated the whole thing myself. Hello and welcome to my documentary about the rise and fall of the angry reviewer. While there's been a lot of controversy swirling about this internet figure, the video brought traffic to my YouTube channel, 5 times as many views as my previous video, so I kept making videos about the angry reviewer. But then the community turned against me. The angry reviewer's former HR rep posted some sick, disturbing accusations against me. She claimed that she disagreed with counterpoints I made to a thread she posted reviewing the movie Batman and Robin. Now obviously I can't let this character assassination stand, which is why I created a second documentary explaining the controversy, and then texted her a 10,000 word explanation for why I felt that way about Batman and Robin, but then she blocked my number. I was forced against the wall, so I tried contacting all of the angry reviewer's peers to get their support, only for them all to ask me to leave them alone just because they didn't know who I was. How ungrateful can you be? This is a team that complained about communication issues, but when I offered to come live at each of their homes for a week to discuss it, they all turned me down. What hypocrites! They should want to be friends with me because I made a video about them. How could they betray me and the anti-angry reviewer community like this? So now, everyone has turned against me, so you're probably thinking, well hey, at least you have the anti-angry reviewer community to have your back. But, turns out they were just as toxic. The leading voices in the anti-angry reviewer community also began questioning my credibility. One person even accused me of misogyny. Ridiculous. Sure, I once made a 3-hour video endorsing male supremacy theory and commending Larry Summers, but come on, I was just improvising. Your falsehoods stain my objective credibility. Besides, I have a girlfriend who never voiced concerns with the video. I actually don't think I've seen her at our apartment since I posted that. Would a misogynist let his girlfriend leave the house? Sheesh, people. The accusations against me are just ridiculous. I'm not some unhealthy person losing it while I farm obscure internet drama. I'm a filmmaker and investigator, exposing one of the great criminals of our time. I haven't made these 72 videos for me. I made them for the good of the people, the victims, for the mental health community. It was imperative that the mental health community received a series of YouTube videos about the angry reviewer. That's how I saved them all. Besides, no one's seen the angry reviewer in months. He's been missing ever since his last video. I know, I called the police on him, but they couldn't locate him at his house. He never even finished Fox and the Hound sequel month. Talk about a weird content creator. I dedicated my life to understanding the angry reviewer, but now I'm moving on. I'm too busy with a lot of other projects anyway. Here's a sample of my upcoming new content, an analysis of a little-known film called The Dark Knight. So The Dark Knight is a film, it's by Christopher Nolan. It stars Christian Bale and Heath Ledger, and it's really interesting because it took the comic book genre seriously. That's important. I need to focus on other things. So that's it. The last documentary about the angry reviewer. Except for the retrospectives of the 7 full-length sequels the angry reviewer made to his movie. Those are still coming, as is my review of his audio drama that he made, and a weird video where I take out-of-context clips of the angry reviewer and make it look like I'm interviewing him. There's also my review of the angry reviewer's appearance at EmbarrassOCon in 2011, so part 1 of the review should be out by December if the file size isn't too big for so loud that I can't record the noise outside of my apartment.
Hitler, Stalin, Genghis Khan. These are some of history's greatest monsters, but none quite match the angry reviewer's reviewer, Filmmatic Bile. Hey guys, it's me, Noodles, the premier anti-angry reviewer movement reviewer on this platform. For months I've been showing everyone how the angry reviewer's reviewer's reputation fell apart due to immaturity, incompetence, and a lack of real-world experience. This isn't just some video farming obscure internet drama. This is a serious investigation. Filmmatic Bile first came on the scene when he released The Rise and Fall of the Angry Reviewer video, a 2.5-hour documentary on the angry reviewer's downfall. Talk about a weird content content creator. We're going to spend the next 5 hours going line by line through this guy's documentary, explaining what he got wrong. First, he says the angry reviewer is a movie reviewer. Wrong. He's a YouTube content creator. He once also created a sketch parody of The Swan Princess, which isn't a review. Nice research, guy. So then he says the angry reviewer is a reviewer on YouTube. Not just YouTube, bud. If you check back 19 years, he posted 3 videos on Blip. This label is patently false. After that, he says the angry reviewer is from Ransomville,
Hello and welcome back to Follow-Up Month, where we review bad follow-ups to beloved originals. Now that we've reviewed Daddy Day Camp and Atlantis 2, Milo's Return, naturally our next review is